What's up, everybody? It's your girl. I am Michelle Rena from iamMichelleRena.com.
But I have not been driving. I was not driving. You remember Mr. Turner? You remember Mr. Turner?
Yes.
Drinking, but he ain't up if I'm driving.
He not driving though.
I'm gonna mess up this interview. I'm gonna just tell you now. Hey y'all.
Listen, I don't care. Y'all, I got my best friend with me and we are talking boss moves. You hear me? Like I said, it's your girl. I'm Michelle Rena, and I have with me the one, the only, the fabulous Miss DeBlair Tate.
What's up?
DeBlair Tate. What? Tell us a little bit about, okay, so I gotta give, this is literally my best friend. So I have to give an introduction that is worthy of a best friend. So, right? Not only is she beautiful and amazingly fit, she is now the proud owner and CEO of 8Figured Fitness, which is the brand that I am proudly rocking right now. It has become my everyday wear in quarantine. But she also is, the owner of DeBlair Fitness, which is now transitioning, right, into becoming more of a virtual workout and fitness coaching, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, Blair, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from? What is your brands? Because you have multiple. And just kind of take us through who DeBlair Tate is and what is 8Figured.
So, well, of course, she told you my name. I'm DeBlair Tate. I'm from a small, tiny little town in Mississippi called Winona, Mississippi. If you heard of it, whoop, whoop, Mississippi, stand up. And I'm pretty much like, I don't know, I guess it's hard to describe who I am. I'm just a workaholic. I don't know, I just do a lot of stuff. Like, you'll find out a lot about me in this interview. I'm in the military. I am a fitness fanatic.
Yes.
I have a clothing brand now geared towards fitness and the athlete and whoever just loves wearing athletic wear. I am I have an IT background, work for IBM, still employed with them. I'm active duty military right now, so it's kind of like that's kind of on hold, but that's just a little bit. Only child. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
And I know. And I'm just eager to just kind of like do something different, just step outside the box and just, end up writing my own success story.
I absolutely love that. And of course, I'm a little biased because you are my bestie. So the vision that I see you doing things like hits me harder. Of course, I cried about a week ago or 2 weeks ago when you were featured on Good Morning America. I literally cried. It was like, oh my God, you were featured and I watched it. I had a whole meltdown because I was so just proud from watching this thing start from the beginning to where it is now, which is major. But you touched on a lot of stuff, like you are truly a jack of all trades. So let's just kind of take it and pick it apart a little bit. Let's start with how you got into fitness.
So I got into well, I would just say I've always been athletic. So it was always something that I did. As far as getting into it seriously and actually being intentional with it, it started when I moved to Atlanta. And of course, I've always worked multiple jobs. I don't know. So when I came here as a loan officer. And down the street from my house, they were building a gym. So I was like, hey, it's a free way for me to work out. So let me go work here and I can work out for free. I don't even have to get a membership. But in the process of me working there was a smoothie bar like attached to it. So I ended up kind of like working over there too. And my trainer, I still consider him to be my trainer. He came in, to purchase supplements because it was a place for you to buy protein, different things like that. So he basically just randomly asked, like, do you compete? And I'm thinking in my head, like, why are you asking me this? Like, no, I don't even, compete for what? Like, I didn't even know what he was talking about. And I was like, no. He's like, you don't do fitness competition? I was like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to look like a dude, because that was my perception of what a fitness competitor looked like. I didn't know any better. So he was like, you're not going to look like a dude. And I was just like, no, not interested or whatever. So he ended up leaving. His gym was like right around the corner. About 30 minutes later, this young lady comes in And she was like, hey, Derek just told me that, you know, you have a perception of what a fitness competitor look like, and he wanted me to bring you this album. I'm actually a fitness competitor as well. She looked very good. And I want to just kind of show you what we look like. And I was just really taken back. And I was like, oh, wow, that's amazing. So from there, I was like, I'm sold. I started training with them, and it's just been, you know, uphill from there. Started training for competitions. And in the interim of me training for competitions, my body started changing like dramatically because my eating changed, my sleep pattern changed, the amount of time I train. You know about those 2-a-days?
Oh, yes.
That changed, like, just my life became preparing for fitness competitions.
Right.
People noticed that. They would see me and they would say something, because me, I'm just like, you really don't notice it like other people notice it. They were like, oh, are you a trainer? Like, what do you do? Can you get my body like that? And now I constantly say, no, I'm not a trainer. I will refer them to the trainers in the gym because I'm not a trainer. So I'm like, no, I'll refer you to somebody that can help you. This went on for some weeks until a light bulb went off and was like,
you are a trainer. You can't do this.
I train every single day. I get coached every single day. I know exactly how to eat, how many ounces. I know how to make my body change. Like, I might be onto something. Right. So people started coming to me, and I'm like, you know what? I got you. Did I know what I was doing? Nope. I only knew what I was coached to do. So I just started winging it. I took some certification, learned a little bit more about it, and I've been training since then. And that was in 6 or 7?
6.
I think it was 6.
2006.
Okay, yep, it was 2006, and ever since then, it's just been a journey, like, pretty much.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. So you are so humble, clearly, because you don't want to tell these people the title that you earned as a result of your hard work in fitness, but I'm gonna let them know that you were Miss Georgia Pro World, correct? Is that the correct title?
It was Miss Georgia Fitness.
Miss Georgia Fitness, got it.
Right, so it was Miss Georgia Fitness, and I was eligible to compete on a national level.
Right. That took a lot of work. I can remember just the preparation that it took for you to get yourself in that, from the outfitting to the walking to the routines and all that kind of stuff, and just the dedication that it requires to make that shift is very powerful. So we get to DeBlair Fitness, which is your training piece. And now we take this whole like shift into, we don't just want to train. We want to make sure you feel good and look good while training, which is what birthed 8Figured. So tell us a little bit about 8Figured.
So 8Figured is my fitness apparel brand. And being in the fitness industry, you notice a lot of people that have many insecurities. Mm-hmm. They don't love themselves. You would think that people wanted to train just to look good. Yes, that's the case, but I noticed a lot of times behind closed doors where I would have to have those intimate conversations, people were not happy with who they are. They always wanted to kind of look like what they saw in a magazine or what they saw on social media. And it was just like heartbreaking to know that you don't love the body that God gave you, even though you're trying to work towards it, which I totally commend them for. There was still a disconnect in the level of confidence that they carry. So whenever I decided to do the brand, the conversation, it came up before. It came up before. Shout out to Toriano, because he had the idea before with his clothing brand, but I wasn't in a place to pretty much, I guess I was just behind the curveball. So I wasn't in a place already at the time. I was still hustling, still wanted to do more training, not ready to transition to the business side. So I finally became ready to transition to the business side. But when I thought about the brand, I wanted it to mean something. I didn't want it to just be a fitness or clothing brand. I really wanted to be some substance behind it. So I really thought long and hard. It took me a while to even come up with a name. And the name 8Figured, when I initially came up with it, I thought money. Right. But I was like, that's very, very shallow, because if you're talking about people and their worth, you can't put a price on people's health, how they invest in themselves, and the self-worth that you're trying to promote. So I was like, okay, 8Figured, like prices, our bodies are priceless. Our bodies, like there's no price tag on our bodies. So if you turn the 8 to the side, it's the infinity sign. So it's like forever, like this is who we are. This is the body God gave us. This is the body we have to live in until it's time for us to go. So 8Figured means self-love, self-worth, self-acceptance. So that's why I coined the name to be more of a mindset and more of a lifestyle. So that's how the name 8Figured came, and that's what the brand pretty much represents.
So that is awesome. And I can speak from the perspective of a person who is a proud supporter of 8Figured, of how empowering it is as a plus size woman to go on a website and not be upcharged for ordering a larger size, and to get clothing, and the first time you order, being able to put it on with confidence and say, oh my God, this fits. Or, oh my goodness, I look good in this. Or you made a crop top for fitness that fits me. Like that is so empowering to know that you can get on there and feel confident ordering and feel good when you put on these clothes. Like I tell people all the time, I wear 8Figured, not just when I'm working out, but if I'm running to the grocery store, or if I'm just sitting in my office or doing whatever. Like it has truly become a leisure active wear type piece. And I absolutely love that, because prior to this, it was not an affordable solution to be able to go out as a plus size woman and say, I want to be able to wear active wear every day, or I want to be able to wear a hoodie or a crop top or a fitted tank and some tights. It just wasn't there. So having that option has been so amazing. Absolutely. And you kind of coupled in what your brand's mission is to, you know, self-love, self-worth, understanding that taking the body that God has given you and really pushing it to say, it is what you make of it. This is you. You have this opportunity to really love and embrace, and I think that's awesome. How would you say that your brand is impacting the African American or Black community as far as like Black women? What is it doing for Black women right now?
So hopefully, I mean, being the fact that the brand is owned by a Black woman, to me, I want people to look at me and be proud. To say that, you know, I want to represent that brand. It's already 2 strikes against us. One, that we're Black. The second one, that I'm a woman. And we have not always had a platform, or we have not always had the opportunity to have a platform to stand on. We don't always love ourselves. We're always ridiculed. We get it hard being Black women. So as far as the effect that it has, hopefully my brand can show that you can be Black, you can be a female, and you can still, you know, be able to represent and be able to show the community that, like, just because we're Black doesn't mean that we're less than. It took us a while to be able to even have a voice. Being that I'm able to have my own brand and hopefully create a lane that allows me to be, what word am I looking for? I want to be in the home. What is it called?
A household brand.
A household brand.
Yeah.
Right. And to say that that's owned by an African American female, hopefully people look at me and say, well, she can do it, I can do it. Because if I'm able to do it, trust and believe, I'm no different than anyone else. The lane is open. Hopefully I'm paving the way for other people to say, hey, she inspired me, and I want to like strive to do whatever it is that you desire to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. How would you say that the pandemic has affected your brand or your business? Has it affected it?
Oh, absolutely. Just like with everything else, people's primary purpose or focus is basically to just live. A lot of companies shut down, a lot of businesses shut down. So people were not just trying to shop because things were so uncertain.
Right.
Like jobs were closing, everyone was home, the entire world shut down. Like, you hear me? The world shut down.
Yes, yes.
That means we were not supposed to go outside. Who would have thought in a million years that in our lives, we would have experienced not being able to go out freaking inside, the things that we take for granted. But because of this, people kind of like slowed up on shopping because they were unsure of what their financial situation was going to be like. your primary focus is feeding your family and making sure that you're secure in what your necessities are.
Absolutely.
It doesn't always mean fitness clothes. So that's going to be the first thing people be like, hey, that can wait, because that is definitely a want and not a need.
Right.
In my opinion, I say it's a need, but real talk is pretty much a want. But on the flip side, it has brought more exposure to the brand, because people are at home and all they have time to do is be creative. Getting on the internet, is only so much Netflix and chill you can do.
That's right.
Social media changes constantly, so you're able to kind of see what's going on, who's doing what. So it did give more exposure to the brand. So hopefully, you know, at some point when the world starts to get back to its normal stance, you know, people will recognize the brand, get interested in the brand, because during this whole time, I've been just promoting, marketing, just trying to put it out there, not just representing my clothes, but trying to tell a story.
Absolutely.
So whenever things get right, hopefully I will be one of the first stops people go to, you know, to shop whenever things get back to the point where people feel financially stable enough to do so.
Absolutely. I love that so much. This is an opportunity for you really to be able to showcase who you are, and what you have to offer. So is there anything else that you feel is necessary to highlight? Like we've touched on 8Figured, we've touched on DeBlair Fitness. I know you have so many other things in the works. So what else would you like to share with us so that people can really get that full picture of this multifaceted person that you are?
Well, I have a lot going on. The only thing I can really say is just stay tuned. There's so much more in the pipeline and so much I'm working on that I would rather not say right now. What I will say though, I have started Trapping on Thursdays, which is a fitness workout live that I do, and it's really, really fun. So Trapping on Thursdays.
It's a real workout. Like, don't get it twisted. You will be trapping.
Every Thursday at 7:30. And 8Figured is really my baby right now. 8Figured is not just going to be a clothing brand. It's going to be just a brand that it's the limit. It's what I have in the pipeline. Yeah. So I just want people to just continue to support me. I just want people to continue to have my back, because I'm nothing without my supporters. I'm nothing without my family. I'm nothing without the people that help me and continue to help me. Things as small as a share on social media. Yeah. Things as small as just words of motivation to say, hey, continue doing what you're doing. The basis is DeBlair Fitness, because my entire life is based around me helping people be better and feel better about themselves. That's my foundation. I happen to be able to create a brand that allows people to look good while still, you know, trying to find who they are and accept who they are without getting caught up in this crazy world that tells you you're supposed to look a certain type of way, or to get this certain type of attention, you have to look this way or have this. I just want people to just love who they are. And I just want people to just kind of like continue, like I said, to support me and just continue to look out for what 8Figured has to offer.
Awesome. So tell us how we can connect with you on social media. What are your social media handles?
So I am on Instagram at DeBlair Fitness, and I am on, the brand is 8Figured Brand. So at DeBlair Fitness is the fitness aspect of things. The brand is at 8Figured Brand. Facebook at 8Figured, and Blair Choose Healthy as well. Also, you can connect with me on my website if you want to get fitness tips, if you want to ask questions. www.DeBlairFitness.com is the website. If you want to shop, it's www.8Figured.com.
And we have a little sweet deal for all of our viewers. If they tune in and watch this interview and watch it till the end, they can get a coupon code for VIP customer 15 to get a little deal off on their purchase for 8Figured. So thank you for sharing that with us, Blair. I'm so glad that you took time out of your extremely busy schedule to hang with me and to talk to me in this time and to help me kind of
outfit, girl. You gotta showcase the outfit. I only see the top part. You gotta stand up and back up a little bit. Back up, I'm
gonna knock my screen down. I can't go any further. But I will post a picture on here of me in my full head to toe gear, because the red outfit is my absolute favorite for now. until I try on the yellow, because I think the yellow is going to be my next absolute favorite. But
Didn't you get the purple?
I got the purple, and I'm about to order the pink. So, yes.
Hey, wait for the leopard. I have red and black leopard coming.
Oh my gosh. Now you know I love some animal prints. So yes, I will be waiting for the leopard.
We got zebra print, leopard print coming. It's the new collection is off the chain. And then I have camo, like military camo. I did a blue camo. I already had it. I have so much stuff out. It's kind of like I just can't keep pushing stuff out. I designed this stuff myself, by the way. Yeah. So I am the designer of the clothes. So this is not created by somebody in China or whatever. No, right here in my little room, I have the computer. I create these designs and they're mine. So nobody else can say that they saw this on social media. Lies, lies, lies.
Right. These are all original concepts. Set up and show them, because the chain link is one of the ones that I don't have, but I think I want to get. So show them your.
I took this off the site.
I love that piece.
This is the chain.
That one is so dope. I love that outfit.
This is the 8-figure chain, and I may put it back on there in a different color or whatever, but I did take it off the site. It is a crowd favorite. I potentially will put it back on there, maybe like close to the end of the year. So
okay. I absolutely love it. I'm so proud of you, friend. You are so amazing. You know I love you like with my whole heart. And just to see you doing all these things and not taking no for an answer and not letting anybody create a ceiling for you, it really opens up so many people to be able to walk and do exactly what you said, which is be inspired by what you're doing, to go out and do something that they're driven and passionate about. So thank you for just walking in your gift and being passionate and just setting an example of being a boss. I love it.
Girl, I'm just so happy iamMichelleRena has finally came to fruition. I'm like, when is she gonna drop this bomb on us, girl? Like, you're gonna be famous for making people famous. Like, who does that? That is so off the chain. Like, shout out to you, girl. You got kids, your family,
yes,
and then you still manage to do business. And not only that, but your children are doing businesses. Yes. Shout out to the Glitter Gang.
Yes.
So they're doing their thing. So kudos to you, and you are one of my biggest supporters, girl. I just really appreciate you. I thank you so much for everything that you've done. And girl, the sky is the limit. Let's do it.
Let's do it, sis. I love you. Thank you so much, Blair. You're the best. We appreciate you.
All right. Peace out.